And we're live. Matt's already here. Hello, what's up? Happy Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Let's wait for YouTube to do its thing. Connect everybody.
We need to find the thing on here.
Get the computer up and running. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hello there. Pete, Alex, there's Katie, Lydia, what's that name? Damien, I think. There's Paul, hello, how diddly doodly. Bear with us. There's a quick hello, little Shirley, hello.
Hello.
Bear with us while we get the computer up and running. We can see the comments, but they're way over there. Good morning, how's your family this morning? Deborah, we are good, thank you. How are you? Hello to Shauna. If we miss you while we're setting up, especially right now, bear with us. We'll be looking at the comments here in just a minute.
I'm working. John, you're going quick.
John, how'd you fit in the Jameson shirt? Also, hello to everyone. We missed that one. Lily is now obsessed with that candy. Katie found the yogurt covered Skittles.
Oh, nice.
There was a comment from somebody earlier. See, how are you both happy? How are you both happy and fun this lovely Saturday morning, evening? Yes, we are. Doing good. A little bit tired, but we're good. And the family's good as well. So thank you for that, Deborah.
Let's see. Evelyn says, "Hey family, God bless you all. Love, Eve."
Thank you very much. Thank you. What are you guys up to today? Not entirely sure. Probably a lazy day. Maybe some housework. We may go for a drive later today. Kind of just depends.
Paul says, "Where are the kids?"
In the proverbial basement. Maddie is actually on a snow trip with some friends from church. And Jamie is in his room on his tablet. He ate a bowl of cereal and ran back to his room on his tablet. So, Lil says, I was watching the Australian cheese video earlier. How did the cheeses compare to the UK ones? Similar. They
tasted a bit grassier to me, but they were still really creamy. Very similar to the cheddars we had from the UK.
Yeah, they were good. They were like nothing weird, nothing abnormal. They were good though.
Is Jamie feeling better? We were all concerned.
He's had a gnarly cough all week long. He didn't show up in the cheese video, and I'm not sure if you guys saw the comments or not. But he actually, we filmed all those videos the same day as the last week's live stream puking incident. And so when we got home after all that was said and done, we filmed a bunch of videos for the week, and he wanted to do the popcorn, and that was it. He didn't want the cheese. He didn't want to do anything else. So we're like, totally cool, awesome. You don't have to, obviously, clearly.
Right.
But he's had a gnarly cough all week, so.
Yeah, and I got the gnarly cough too.
Right. 23 people in here, only 7 likes. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, guys, if you want to go ahead and smash that thumbs up, hopefully that'll distribute our name and our stream a little bit more throughout YouTube's. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yep. Can you see this all right? I can slide it.
Jess told him the cheese was made of crocodile milk.
Yeah, I did.
That's a funny joke. She really did.
Well, I said that in the video.
Did you say it in the video? Okay. Yeah, he was already like, I don't really want to. And Jess came in and was like, it's made from crocodile milk, just joking. And he's like, nope, I'm out. Any chance of him maybe possibly doing it was gone as soon as she said that. There was no coming back.
Yeah. I was like, Jimmy, crocodiles don't even make milk.
What's the weather like up there? We are probably mid-60s today, and it is bright and sunny. Maddie's going up to the mountains in the snow. Probably should be bright and sunny there as well. I see, how's the weather in Florida? I'm not entirely sure. I know it's been ugly down there.
Your sister was on tornado watch for a bit, I think.
I know there was flooding too, so yeah. Katie says, what do they call puking in competitive eating? It was an unfortunate something. It was a reversal of fortune. That's the ultimate term.
Yep. Paul wants to know how putting the videos out on YouTube at a different time is going. Any difference?
The only difference is the amount of complaints I get about it.
It hasn't been going long enough to be able to see the analytics change yet.
Right. So I think we'll do all this next week coming up, and then we'll make a decision. If I don't see one way or the other, we'll just go back. But the program that we pay for says that's the best time to do it. So we've never listened to it. Figure we might as well try,
Let's see, Lil Shirley says, I've also been watching your spicy ramen vids from before.
Yep.
Not sure whether to buy 4X or 2X. The 4X has an Amazon link to help you with money, but I think you said the 2X were hotter.
Yeah. Somebody actually corrected us somewhere in there, and that the 4X ramen doesn't on the packaging itself doesn't say anything about 4X. Remember that?
Right.
Somebody was like, nothing on there says 4X hotter. So honestly, the 2X was hotter. The 4X wasn't that bad. And yeah, don't worry about the Amazon link. If you're looking for spice, get the 2X nuclear ramen for sure. They have a lot of really good flavors in that line too. So even if you're not looking for super spice, all those flavors are really good. I give you my thumb up every video and live. Well, thank you, Barbara. Appreciate that. Ness is on a bus. Nice. Little Charlie, it's been windy as heck here in NE. I'd still like that over the snow. Yeah, I'd still want some more rain. I could use a little bit more rain, but.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I thought you lived in Florida. No, we live in California. But I know there is some bad weather going on in Florida and North Carolina, that part of the country. So.
Paul says, huge storms here, expecting very strong winds, 90 knots and stronger.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Johan emailed us this morning about nasty weather through that part. Yeah. Hi, guys, from Tracy. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Alex says, I like the different times. It's different. Change is always different. And, if it helps us ultimately get things out there better, it's one of those gotta do.
Yeah, because this is what it is. If we put out our videos when most people typically watch them, our analytics say that's 7 p.m. If YouTube sees that there's a huge spike in our watching, as soon as the video comes out, they'll promote it more.
Right.
They'll show our thumbnail to more people. It'll be suggested more often in their lineup on YouTube.
The perfect analogy that I've come up with is this. Getting on the freeway in your car. If you get on the freeway in your car and there's nobody around, you're just going to go putt, 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 putt. But if you get on the freeway and it's jamming, flying, you're gonna go real quick too. The videos are the same way. If you throw a video out there and nobody watches it right away, it's just going to putt along. But if you put it out there and it immediately grabs half of your audience, then YouTube goes, oh, hey, look at this. Let's promote it heavier because it's doing really well. So that's the whole point of what we're doing with changing the times. The computer system that we run, the program we run, shows us when our peak times our views are.
Yep.
That we're strictly doing it by the numbers. That's it.
Yep. So. And Alex says, I like the different times. Mark says, could have been worse, could have been human milk for the cheese. Yeah, for sure.
You should also try different times for live streams too. I have been having that same thought. I'd like to do one in the mornings, like Saturday, like we do. And then maybe we're going to start working on like a Sunday evening.
Not a bad idea.
Because then it is 2 different times as well. Because we're only talking to half of an audience right now, or a portion of an audience right now. And I would love to be able to get, 31 viewers hanging out right now. I'd love to get that to 1,000 or 500.
Right.
Or whatever. So, and there's people that have never caught us live for whatever reason. So.
Pardon my yawn.
And yeah, live streaming from the shower is the way to go.
Right.
Alex says, I may grab a different audience who often miss live streams because of time zones. Exactly you and I are right there.
Cindy says, hi from Kentucky.
Hello to Kentucky. Thanks for being here, Cindy.
Katie said they had to hide in the basement at work Thursday because they were under tornado watch.
Wow.
And they were also scheduled for a tornado drill anyways.
And yeah, that's a whole different set of websites. Where are we at?
Right here. Yeah, Paul says I'd sign up. Johan says all his bags are packed.
There we go.
Have a good vacation. I'm totally jealous.
Yep.
He's going to Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's right. There's Lulu. Howdy, y'all. Just woken up and saw you live. Have I missed much? Nope. We've been on for 10 minutes and we're just getting the ball rolling here. So I'm glad you're here. Glad you caught us. Hope you're doing good. There's Steve. Hello there.
Hello. Let's see. Just don't burn yourselves out with so many vids, live streams.
Yeah, what the hard part with the live streams is that because it's weekends, I never know exactly what's going on, and if we're gone or busy, then people get used to it, and then they get all it's like, where are you guys at? And so it's hard to like nail down specific times on a day where we have nothing planned, because then all of a sudden we could have a ton of plans.
Dave says, I love the copycat Popeye chicken video. I really want to try one.
Yeah, that was pretty tasty.
Good.
People gave us grief, like, oh, there's not enough this, not enough that. Like, it was good. The chicken was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Matt says, no Doctor Who is on Sunday evenings. And then Shirley says, at least live streams don't involve editing, barf aside.
Yeah, other than that one. Oh, Jess coughing, coronavirus.
I know, right?
Let's see. Evening, guys. How you doing? Had a spa weekend, and she is having a treatment, so sneaked in a bit of BigJon TV.
Nice.
Awesome. We are doing great. Thank you.
Let's see. Matt is watching soccer, perhaps, there?
I would say.
Football.
And Jeff says, oh, yeah, jackpot Chuck E. Cheese win. Nice. We need to go to Chuck E. Cheese soon. I want to play some games.
Gail 7148, new subscriber. Love BigJon TV.
I'm glad you caught us here. Thanks for being here. We try and go live every Saturday. For us, this is morning. We love the connection with you guys in the audience, so I'm glad you're here.
Pinky's husband is due home today. Good. Glad he'll be home for you. Ann says, good morning from Cody, Wyoming. It's 31 degrees with a 70% chance of snow again.
At least it's 31, you know what I mean, and not minus. Probably gets into the minuses overnight, but that's pretty cold still, Ann.
Right. Let's see. Paul said, yes, just football, but the rugby is way more important.
Windy in the UK. We expecting storm Ciara or Clara. Was that an I or an L? I can't see that.
I.
Nice. Jon, pineapple Jaffa cakes on sale at Morrison's. I tried them before release. They are great.
Those were really good.
Yep. Shannon, good afternoon, guys, or good morning for you. Yes, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, evening. It is 9:08 for us in the morning. So.
Oh, Alex linked the TikTok for you.
There we go. Well, thank you very much for that. We have started a TikTok. I've thought about the idea for a while, even though Maddie hates the idea because it's too hip and trendy for boomer parents and dads to be involved with. But I think it's fun. I think it's interactive. I think it's quick and easy, and it's just a different way to get our name out there. So I'm all about that.
We have not eaten the duck. She's out there.
Yep.
I promise.
Yeah, she's been noisy this week, but not this morning yet.
Yep.
I checked out the guy from Krispy Kreme video. He's an awesome guy. Love the story. Yes, Lulu.
Yep.
Good.
He is a cool guy.
Yep, great eater. I love collabing with people. So.
Let's see. Matt says, Jess, have you tried making jerk chicken for What's Cooking Wednesday? I can send you some really good jars if you'd like. Yeah. I've never made jerk chicken.
Nope.
I don't even know if I've even eaten it very often.
I've only had it once or twice, and it's good. Some of it's really hot, depending on what you do. But let's see. Kate Tillis says hello from a cold, snowy Tokyo. Well, hello there. UK has an amber warning. That's what he's talking about in the email for winds tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Ann's asking, hi Jess, have you ever made Mississippi pot roast? I made one the other day for dinner. It was wonderful.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yep. It's not a regular thing, but it's in the standard dinner kind of rotation, you know.
Yep.
Ness is asking, is the duck a layer and do you eat the eggs?
Yes. Well, they're either hiding their eggs currently or they're not laying. Because I haven't been able to find the eggs.
But we used to get duck eggs regularly, and they are delicious. We used to have quail too, and so the best part was I'd fry up a quail egg, a chicken egg, and a duck egg all in a row, and eat them all together. They're pretty tasty. I'm a fan.
Let's see. Lulu says she watched KBD Productions this morning and he was in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yep.
He had a pot roast poutine and grilled cheese curds. Look so good.
Yep. We actually need to do. We're gonna do a poutine recipe at some point. We're gonna film that. Not that there's a lot to it, but you know.
Yeah. Steve said, just received a push notification that BigJon is now live. Thanks for letting me know, YouTube.
Hey, 16 minutes in, there's people that get these an hour after we're done.
Right.
So.
Let's see. Caffeine Queen says, hey.
Hello there.
How are you guys?
We are good. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Ethan says, what? No donuts?
Funny enough, we drove by the donut shop this morning on the way to take Maddie to go to her trip today, and it was 6:15 in the morning, and Jamie's like, I bet they're not even open yet. I was like, oh, they're open, but he didn't want to stop, so we didn't get donuts.
Let's see. The duck is a layer and you eat the eggs. Also, his liver will make nice pate and the duck will taste nice roasted with with an apple stuck up his bottom. Oh, I'm not going to eat the duck. She's mean, but not that mean.
There was a question how we're doing. We are doing good. Thank you for that. That was Caffeine Queen. How are you guys? We are well. Thank you.
Kit Kat says, hi guys and all BigJon TV fans. Loved your vids from the food show. You must have exceeded your steps that weekend, Jess. Yes. Completely. I walked close to 3 miles each day. I think just over 3 miles. It was insane.
Yep. I didn't.
Let's see. Carol says the Cheetos popcorn looked amazing. Tried to get a bag on eBay, but it was 14 pounds for one bag to be delivered to the UK.
It wasn't that good.
It was good, but not if you're gonna have to pay.
I wouldn't pay that. No way. See, yeah.
Alex says Lulu, has the Discord stopped working for you too? You guys, Whammer Jammer had started that and set it up for us. He may have not continued to keep it running.
He talked about letting it go, dropping it, because there was only probably you guys, Lulu, and a couple of us using it. To be honest, I wasn't using it either. So
I checked in occasionally, but I always forgot.
So many other things going on. It would always slip my mind because I'm not used to that. So he probably dropped it, probably let it go, and that's okay. Like, he started it on his own, and like we're totally thankful for it. But if he didn't want to run it anymore, then I'm all for that too. That's fine. Maybe at some point we'll start a new one, but I don't know what it takes to manage or operate it. I know nothing about those things. So I appreciate his effort and his work, but I also support him. And like, if nobody was using it or only a couple people were using it, may not have been worth his time. So
Katie just got the hot Cheeto popcorn today.
Nice.
And little Shirley says all our Dunkin' Donuts are heart shaped now for Valentine's.
I saw that Dunkin's got some Valentine stuff too.
And Stay Fairly says, any chili recipes or recommendations? First time making it today. I don't have recipes on it because I usually just dump stuff in. Like, I never do it the same.
She's never made it the same twice, even though like she could compete with it and do well because she does a really good chili. But we've never filmed one either.
No.
Where's Maddie off to today? She is heading up to the mountains for a snow day with a group from church. So we dropped her off at 6 a.m. They have a 3-hour ride. They'll be in the snow for the day, and then they'll be home tonight.
And they should be there now. Just about.
Pretty close if they didn't stop anywhere. I'll eat the duck, but not the apple.
Gail says thumbs up, please. Yeah, everybody, if you can, hit that thumbs up. Help YouTube promote us that way. Little Shirley said, I used to have a Fitbit for step count, but I've gotten so lazy lately. Yeah.
Sometimes lazy is okay. Sometimes counting steps is okay. Like, Maddie and Jamie, I think we answered that now, but Maddie's out on a snow day with a group from church, and Jamie's in his room on his tablet. He's just chilling. So he's had a gnarly cough all week, so it's kind of a chill out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What was that up there? Took 2 hours. What was that?
I got a Fitbit and got lazy. I just put it on my German Shepherd's tail. 10 steps took maybe 2 hours. Oh, I did skip some. There we go.
Ian said, taking my grandson to the dentist tomorrow to have a tooth removed. Told him if he did good, I would take him to McDee's.
Seems like a fair trade.
I offered McDee's this morning to Jamie because he got up out of bed at 5:45 for us to take Maddie, but he didn't want McDonald's. He didn't want donuts. We just came back home, and that's fine. Whatever. Little Charlie didn't even know there was a Discord server.
Yep.
For a while, I don't understand. Like, I get more now how it works, but like, yeah, no, that was all Whammer, and we super appreciate it. I mean, if somebody else wants to start one at some point,
Katie has said if there's interest, she could start one up again, possibly.
yeah.
Pinky says Valentine's Day is coming, hoping the hubby will be home for that day so we can spend it together for a chance and he wouldn't be on the road alone and be home alone. I hope that happens for you. That would be awesome. So. What commercial steak sauce do you consider the best tasting? She likes Heinz 57.
I'm very adamantly opposed to steak sauce. I don't mind A1, but if I'm cooking a steak, you won't find me using the steak sauce, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And when my mother dumps ketchup on her plate on a steak, I'm like, oh no.
I like ketchup on my steak.
Wait, I had a bottle of Peter Luger Steakhouse steak sauce that we found at a grocery store locally, and it was okay, but I'd rather not. I want to taste the meat, so like I gave it to my dad because he liked it, and I never used it. So.
Oh my goodness! Little Charlie wants to know if we refrigerated our gift. Yes, it's in the
Yes,
fridge.
we did. It is here. I meant to tell you that, but no, we got it yesterday.
Yeah.
Or 2 days ago, and it's in the fridge. So I can't tell you exactly when we're going to do it because it's going to take some prep work and some planning and somewhere not inside the house. And if we go
I don't
outside,
want
the
that in the house.
chickens are going to mob us. But I appreciate the thought. I may not say that afterwards. We may have to have a vomit warning on a video for the first time ever. But thank you. Mark says, saying I can't carry less about, nope.
Let's see.
All over the place.
Sorry, it just popped forward. Lulu doesn't like donuts anymore. She went a week ago from McDonald's and it was their new Millionaire's donut.
Oh.
And didn't realize I dropped caramel.
Oh, no.
Everywhere on my duvet envelope.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Vicky says, Lulu, I bought that donut too. It was way too sweet. McDee's I refer to as a health food bar.
Oh.
Should have offered Jamie white rice. Only with soy sauce.
So their McDonald's has donuts?
Yeah, I'm like, that's impressive by itself. The fact that there's donuts at McDonald's. We have the donut sticks, but they're not even real donuts for that matter.
That's crazy. Should have offered Jamie white rice. Yeah, he might have gone with that white rice and soy sauce.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky says it is a lonely life being a trucker's wife. I can only imagine that would be hard. Lil says Discord would be cool. Instead of spamming your Patreon, I could post there. Hey, but we don't think of it as spamming. So
no, it doesn't bother me.
Whatever you need to do, we're all good with it. There's no offense taken.
Your
Oh,
mom
there's my mom.
says, yay,
Cause
ketchup.
see, coming in with ketchup. There we go. Can you give me a shout out, please? Love from Tracy. Tracy Bauer.
Here's your shout out.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Here's your shout out. Thanks for being here.
Matt says he likes peppercorn on steak. And Katie says Joe douses his steak in ketchup too. Vicky says English mustard with steak in her house. And Terry got some of those pretzel cinnamon Pop-Tarts yesterday. She hasn't tried them yet though. Or he hasn't tried them yet, sorry.
All right.
Best ever sauce for steak is the gooey yellow of a fried egg.
Now that I can get on board with. That's good.
I don't like gooey yellow eggs. No thank you.
Dave said it's weird how American gravy is white and in the UK it's brown. Would love to try American gravy. Now there's two different kinds of gravy.
Yeah, we have both.
There's a white pepper gravy, and then there's the normal brown gravies that it could be any various, chicken or whatever meat, beef, whatever. Yeah, white gravy, the peppery gravy, those are fantastic on like biscuits and gravy. Our biscuits, not your biscuits. The big fluffy biscuits.
Yeah, I don't eat white gravy. Like, it wouldn't be with mashed potatoes and things like that.
There's a role for it in my culinary world, You can do like a chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes and be okay with the white gravy because the white gravy goes on the chicken fried steak and the mashed potatoes. See what I'm saying?
White gravy to me is always more of a breakfast one.
Yeah, that's true
and
too.
The brown gravy is more the
That's
dinner.
true too. We do have a really good biscuit and gravy recipe, I think, posted.
Mm-hmm.
With the white gravy. It's fantastic. Jess does delicious gravy.
Paul said, I have a question when Jamie hurled. Was there carrots in it? Nope. I think it was only soda.
Straight liquid. He hadn't eaten any food that morning at all. Lil says, don't worry about the time you open it. No rush. It's going to be special. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In due time. Let's see.
Do we have plans for Valentine's Day?
We'll go out to dinner somewhere.
What day of the week is Valentine's Day?
I think it's a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
The problem is this. You go out on a Valentine's night for dinner. There's too many people out. It's too crowded. And most people are dumb. And then you have to deal with dumb people. And it just ruins it. Everything costs more. Way too crowded. It's kind of one of those like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Little Shirley uses creamy horseradish on steak.
My dad's a fan of that.
My mom also.
Yeah.
I don't like horseradish.
Pinky says, yes, I'll send you some red rose tea to try.
Is that an herbal tea? Is it actually like rose petals or is that the brand?
Yon, I had a breakfast at McDonald's here in UK and they gave me a pineapple stick instead of a hash brown.
That's kind of weird.
That would not be
What's
pleasant.
a pineapple stick?
I don't even know. Dave Shanahan gravy, as in sausage gravy, is amazing. Yes, that's... Terry says, I like green goddess salad dressing on steak.
I've heard of that salad dressing. And I could see that being good. It'd be kind of like a chimichurri on it.
Let's see, most McDonald's in Australia have a McCafe these days. Coffees, fraps, donuts, biscuits, muffins, etc.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Like we have... They have the McCafe drinks,
right,
which are like the Frappuccino style stuff.
So there's the coffees and fraps. They have donut sticks now.
Yeah.
And they don't have muffins like sweet muffins. They have like the English muffins.
Yeah, but that's part of a sandwich.
That's part of a sandwich.
Right. Do them on their own.
Interesting.
That would be cool.
Lulu says, my mom is making homemade beef burgers on the grill with chopped onions for me with homemade burgie sauce. Think I'm in heaven. That sounds good. I could go for a big fat burger. Sausage gravy and biscuits. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Onion gravy is best for sausage. I did like the onion gravy that I'd made that time.
That was a good one.
McDonald's coffee in the UK, he's a little Charlie says, when I used to live there, is genuinely good. Sometimes I used to go there just for that. Nice. I have heard good things about the coffee there. Don't drink it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Vicky said white gravy on, and then we lost it. Where'd it go?
On British scone. No. It's not a British scone, though, because it's not sweet.
Right.
We're doing white gravy on a biscuit,
yeah,
which is slightly different.
Right.
It's savory.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that video, you got to go see that video, because it's a salty, savory flavor combo Our biscuits are not sweet when they're used in that manner.
Yep. RP says, hi folks, just got home.
Hello, RP.
And we got Rambo and Dino says, Big
Rambo.
John, much love as always from the boys in Michigan.
What's up, guys? Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. They had to count 3 hours. You see that? Mm-hmm. It is 3 hours, right? Or is it 2?
They might be only 2.
I don't know. Well, happy noonish. What's up, guys? Glad you made it.
Let's see. Lulu says, I know, right, Paul? I'm craving meat today, even though I don't eat it.
Jeff is out of here. Goodbye, Jeff. Thanks for hanging. Ann says, I enjoy sauteed mushrooms and onions on my steak.
I do too. I like that.
I don't mind the flavor of mushrooms. I don't like the texture. Especially when they're sauteed, because then they get all like...
Oh, I love it. They're so delicious.
I'm not really a fan.
I don't like raw mushrooms, but I like them all sauteed.
I like them on pizza when they get cooked and they're dried out and they're not slimy at all. That's okay.
Tracy says, hi guys, thank you for the shout out. Paul says, Valentine's Day, watch your back, John. Your mom says Friday is Valentine's Day.
Friday's Valentine's Day, so I don't even know what it is.
Lily says, no, John might get a back rub, Paul.
Keep scrolling. You gotta scroll quicker. Do you drink coffee? No, we do not. No coffee, no tea. I don't like tea at all anyway. Jess will drink an herbal tea, but no coffee, no tea, no alcohol. For the Big John house. Pineapple stick is a square bit of pineapple in a bag. So it's just exactly like it.
How weird.
If I was wanting a hash brown patty and I was given a pineapple stick instead, I'd be sad.
Right, that's totally not the same.
Like, if I want, I mean, that sounds good, mind you. I would order pineapple sticks too. But, you know.
Not the same.
You want a crispy fried slab of potato. You don't want a pineapple stick. Ian says, John, you sound like a tight git on Valentine stuff. Men are supposed to put up with that mushy stuff to prove they love the... Well, ask her. Look, watch.
Don't really do the mushy stuff. It's okay.
Guys, I'm telling you.
I'm really alright.
She doesn't do the jewelry. She doesn't do the, like, minimal. Like, she doesn't care about that stuff. It's not that I wouldn't do it or haven't done it. She just doesn't care.
She used to buy me flowers all the time, and I had to be like, stop. These are pointless. They just die. They're pretty. If you're going to buy me flowers, buy me a living plant so that I can replant it.
I haven't bought a cut flower for her in probably 15 years.
Probably not since we were dating.
Probably never since we've been married, because I agree. Total waste of money. Most guys get totally, like, around Valentine's Day.
Oh, there it goes. It was freezing.
But I haven't.
I don't do the stuffed animals.
All that kitschy crap the people are selling on the side of the road and the thrift stores, and the stores are just all the stuffed animals and all. She doesn't go for any of that stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
So lucky.
Let's see. Dave says when he was young, KFC used to do hot biscuit with butter, and then they stopped them years ago. Do you still get them in America?
Yep. Hot biscuits at KFC? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Paul says I shouldn't have eaten those sprouts, even my dog has left the room.
Oh. Jess, McDonald's here to do everything for breakfast, lunch items. We also have McCafe, hot and cold drinks, sweet muffins, donuts, brownies, and a pineapple stick is a piece of pineapple on a stick.
That is so cool.
So we were with you up until the sweet muffins, donuts, brownies. That we don't have any of that stuff.
Breakfast, lunch, but no muffins, no donuts.
See,
brownies.
Frank, we can answer this right now. Should research your family history, see where and who your extended family come from.
Yeah, I've done it all. My family and his family are from England, Europe. I've got German roots and Dutch.
I've got Irish. I've got Scottish.
I've got all Scottish as well.
Yeah, all that same area. So.
Yep. I can.
With you.
If I sat down and looked at it again, I've got it all on Ancestry. Like I could tell you cities that my family was from, all the way back to like the 1500s. I think's the furthest.
Vicky says we have blueberry muffins and chocolate muffins in McDonald's in the UK.
Lucky.
Yeah, so we don't.
I love muffins.
You've probably talked about it before, but why don't you drink coffee or alcohol? Just the taste or for health reasons? Religious reasons, actually. It's a religious thing, and we choose to not do those, basically.
Lily says burger sauce is just a mix of ketchup and mayo with a hint of vinegar. Must try it on burgers.
There you go. Yep.
Omar's on. Hi, Omar. How's
Hello,
it going?
Omar. Little Shirley, we have barbecue ribs tomorrow. Every Sunday is rib day.
Oh, nice.
I could go with that. Ann says, when I was a kid, my grandparents' neighbors grew horseradish in their garden. They would grind it in the backyard in the fall. It would stink up the whole neighborhood.
I can imagine.
Wow. Johan, all males beware, it's a leap year, so girlfriends can propose on the 29th.
I've never heard of that. That's funny.
Love ribs, especially when the meat just falls off the bone, says Matt.
Yep, we had those last weekend.
I'm okay with that, too.
Mushrooms are good, especially the ones you find in the woods, morel mushrooms. I've never had anything really other than the white button mushrooms and maybe the big ones.
Portobellos.
That's the word. I couldn't think of it. I wanted to say peppercini, but that's the wrong P.
Lou says you can get decaf coffee here, or tea here too. Decaf, okay. Decaf tea, got it. Pinky Cat, John, would you like a Canadian pizza? It has pepperoni, bacon, and mushrooms on it. Yes.
That sounds fantastic.
I'm totally cool with mushrooms on pizzas. Totally cool. Buy flowers. What's the point? You can't eat flowers unless they make them of bacon. Bacon roses.
Those are cool.
Those are cool. I'm treating myself for Valentine's. Get me some earplugs to block the wife snoring. Good job, Dave.
Little Shirley says, I have to spend $100 on flowers for Valentine's. I mean, I like to do it.
Yeah. Now, see, that's the thing. You have to know your situation. You have to know your wife. I'm lucky. She's just not into that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. A lot of flowers are edible, actually. You can garnish food with them and stuff.
Yep. Alex says, she has your natural good looks. What else does Jess need? Christopher, hello, hosts and everyone who is in this room. Yes.
Hello.
Great group of people hanging out here, so I'm glad you joined us too. Paul says, I bought a bottle. Can I read his? Can I read that?
Yeah, I think it's decent.
Are you scanning ahead? I have to scan ahead for Mr. Paul's comments. I bought myself a cold bottle of Jack Daniels for Valentine's and signed it for Big John with hugs and kisses.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, my mom has the genealogy records at her house. Yep, we got a ton of stuff.
How long have we been live for? Produce says
36 minutes.
Not too long.
30, almost 37.
Ian says, "Little Shirley, why buy them? Just find a good-looking garden and take them during the night." I did that for my first girlfriend. Her dad wasn't happy though. I took his flowers. That was funny.
Valentine's special taste test Tuesday. You have to check you and Joe's group of messages. Haha. Oh. Inside. Yeah. It's rather windy day here in England.
So we have heard.
Yeah.
It's not bad here. Usually we get some pretty gnarly wind here, but today it's nice and calm.
Little Shirley says, my wife once made me a jerky stick flower bouquet. She put all the sticks in a vase and then attached paper flowers at the top of each.
That's a good idea. I like it.
She'd be okay with that too. I could get away with a pack of cut flowers from the hardware store and a bag of beef jerky. That's good.
A pack of cut flowers?
No, a pack of flowers.
You said cut.
A pack of flowers you can plant.
There you go.
In the pack from the store and a bag of beef jerky. And that'd be good. It's freezing in London. I need to put on trousers. LOL. Yep, that's a good idea. It's cold. Wait for a few hours, Christopher. It's only going to get stronger. Does that apply to things like Coca-Cola, etc.? In the UK, they are full of caffeine.
In regards to the coffee and tea and stuff.
No, it's not necessarily a coffee or a caffeine thing, because we still drink sodas.
Do you guys have a mini farm, sort of?
Basically, yeah. There's chickens. There's a couple ducks. There's a little pig. And we got lots of animals in the house too. So.
Do Americans do Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Day? We do not.
Nope.
And Johan says they propose on leap year is a big thing over here. Many males go out of their way to avoid meeting their partner on the 29th. That's funny. I've never heard of that.
Let's see, it's snowing for Ann now. There it is. There's the snow, she says.
Pinky is in Manitoba, Canada. Yeah, I'm passing through that.
Yeah, Lulu and Paul, we're just going to scroll. I'm not announcing that.
Dave says the wind is bad and I've got to take the wife shopping.
Yeah, see? Matt's with me. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Paul and Lulu. Winnipeg, also known as Winterpeg to the rest of Canada.
That's funny. We've got Matthew Laverty says, hi all from stormy Ireland. Enjoying your videos.
There we go. Thanks for being there. Appreciate it. Winnipeg, isn't that where Winnie the Pooh is from? Let's see, Dave. Oh, my son got his dream job becoming a chef. So proud. Nice.
That is
awesome.
so awesome.
Pinky says, yes, it is. Yep, it is.
EMS said, I had to take a break during the vomit talk to finish my grilled cheese sandwich. Since returning from EMS, I can't handle grossness much anymore. Understandable.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about it no more. We're good.
Yep. Produce says, what's in the pipeline for taste tests?
Oh, we've got some vegan chips. We got some new cereal. We got some new Hostess products. We've got some fruitcake coming up. We've got some new sodas. We've got a whole box full of stuff from the food show still. Yeah. We got companies still sending us stuff from the food show. Mm-hmm. So a good mix of healthy and unhealthy. Yep. I like to think.
Deborah says, you guys have a good day. Love your videos. Have to go. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit.
Glad to see you here, Deborah. Have a good day.
Little Shirley says, I do miss UK pancakes thin. Think crepes with sugar and lemon. I like U.S. pancakes with maple syrup, blueberries, and bacon, but they're a lot thicker.
Yep.
So last year I did make UK-style pancakes really thin with sugar and lemon. They were delicious.
They were really good.
They were really good. Where did I post that? Instagram, I think, or Facebook?
I don't know. Probably Facebook.
Christopher says, do you two watch Beard Meets Food?
Absolutely. Love Beard Meets Food.
Lulu says, how is Jamie feeling? Hope he gets better soon. And John, how's your back?
Back still hit or miss. Good days, bad days. Kind of the same. I'm in a holding pattern still with my doctors and my insurance. Still not working. Still taking a break from that. Mm-hmm. So hopefully soon we'll get some answers and things will move forward. Jamie is doing okay. He's got a bad cough this week. His vomiting issue last week, sorry about more vomit talk, but it had nothing to do with him being sick.
Right.
It was just a reaction to him chugging too much soda that he found in the car. So that was over and done with by Saturday night, but he's had a nasty cough all week, so he's not feeling well because of that.
Yep. Islam says, you interrupted my afternoon nap. Does that make me old?
I need a nap still, so...
Produce says, or as you like to say, John, healthier.
Healthier.
Paul had a toasted cheese sandwich for lunch, cooked in the fry pan, cooked in butter loaded with Parmesan cheese. Delicious.
Nice.
That sounds pretty good.
Did you guys try the rice pudding warmed?
I haven't yet, but there is some sitting out that I may do that
we
with
still
in
have,
a little bit.
We still have some. I don't think I would like it warm, though. I can tell you.
I like tapioca and rice pudding. I like it warm.
Yeah.
So I think I would be okay with that one.
Lewis says, I love thin pancakes, but when I flip them, they either get stuck on the floor and the cats eat them or they burn. But sugar and lemon is so nice and refreshing.
It was a good flavor combination. I was impressed. I did enjoy it.
Matt says, you're on top of the comment stage, Jess. Thumbs
I'm trying.
up. Not behind yet.
We're totally not behind.
Little Charlie, time to go for me as well. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Lil. Appreciate you being here. And thank you for the package.
Mm-hmm. Vicky says, Jamie was looking really pale. Bless him. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, you guys were live. I couldn't say anything. I was like, well, Jamie, you made plenty of noise when you started puking, so you should have just interrupted us.
Yep.
But it was strictly him. Like, literally, he'd found a soda cup in the car.
Leftover from dinner.
The night before. And he chugged it all, apparently. And he was looking at his phone, or at the phone, while we were driving, which he doesn't usually do either. Mm-hmm. So those two things got him. He doesn't normally do that. That's an abnormal thing for him.
Although with soda, he's had that happen before.
With soda, he is starting to find that the more he drinks, the more he's ready to let it out. So
hopefully he'll stop chugging soda.
Probably no coronavirus, but
yeah.
And yeah, produce. I bet he won't do that again. That's the thing. It's like, Jamie, see what happened? Like, Maddie was just, good job drinking all the soda. You didn't even share it. You didn't even get any of it. Well, she almost got it all over her lap.
Almost. Terry says, I had a pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars. Yum.
My mom trying to convince Jamie he's allergic to soda.
Right?
Yep.
Dave says, pork belly, onion gravy, and mash for dinner tonight.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good.
I got a pork belly in the freezer. We got to do something with it. I'm going to make some bacon.
Matthew says, rice pudding with custard mixed together, 100% yum.
That sounds good to me, too.
Rice pudding with a big dollop of strawberry jam.
Yes.
Oh, I've never tried that. That would be good. He'll learn one way or another, huh? Yeah. Or he won't, and he'll just
Right,
continue
or
to be
we'll
miserable.
have to learn to pack bags because
Lulu's has an aunt who used to make sugar sandwiches, bread with butter spread on each side with white sugar coated on top. It was nice now, but it was nice, but if I ate it now, hell no. I used to make cinnamon toast.
yeah.
Or cinnamon bread. It would just be buttered bread
Yeah.
with cinnamon and sugar. And I'd do that with tortillas and roll it up too. That was good.
Brody says rice pudding always tastes good with sprinkled cinnamon on top. Yeah,
that's the way I like it.
The cinnamon flavor that we have was fantastic because I love that flavor too. More pork belly talk, which is going to make me want pork belly even more. That to me is the best cut of meat on the whole hog, on the whole pig, is that belly. It is amazing.
Paul used to have ketchup sandwiches when he was a kid. Jamie will eat ketchup sandwiches.
Ooh, he would.
Yeah, it's weird.
Christopher says we have one positive case locally here.
Of the Shropshire?
Oh.
Shropshire?
Of the virus.
In Shropshire. Pork belly marinated in light and dark soy and sweet chili sauce with a dash of sesame oil.
Yep, sounds good to me.
He says all this talk about food is making me hungry.
So it always evolves to here, doesn't it?
Lily says, ew, warmed rice pudding reminds me of school dinners. Their rice pudding would stink of the farm, and I can't now eat it warm or cold.
I was watching a show where she said make a mayonnaise and banana sandwich. That does not sound appetizing.
We've
done it. Yeah. One of our last odd food pairings video that we did was mayonnaise and banana, and it was, I don't remember if I hated it. Probably did though.
It was not as bad as I would imagine. Raby said, all I had to eat was Yorkshire puddings, baked beans, and mozzarella. Made the perfect traditional British dish. Beans on something. Katie says, we finally got a proper California style burrito here, only because the guy is from San Jose, California.
I saw that.
That's awesome.
Cool. Matt says on one of your food show on one of your
on one of your food show videos, I saw what looked like avocado chips. They were like puffed avocados, like avocado puffs. Yeah, I don't think you even tried them.
No, probably not. I don't remember those.
Your mom had sugar sandwiches as a kid.
Yep.
Thelma says, hi, just eating hot cross bun, and I had a pork chop. Is that right? Hot plus bun? Cross?
Probably.
I just had pork chop, love condensed milk on bread, love to the children. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jamie has good taste, shame his parents don't. With their love of Marmite and cauliflower.
Right.
Johan says, if you get some jerk sauce sent, you can do jerk pork.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Yeah. Is jerk seasoning a spicy one?
It can be. I think there's varying levels of it, but the one I had, typically it's Scotch bonnets used in a traditional jerk seasoning, if I'm not mistaken. So and maybe some habaneros too. So it's got a really good kick, but it's got tons of flavor too. There's a lot going on with it.
Katie says Joe will not touch avocados. Maddie has just started eating avocados. Jamie would when he was a baby, but not anymore.
Yep.
I love them. I'll just cut them in half and eat them with salt.
Banana and sugar sandwiches.
Johan says, what do you get if you pour hot water in a rabbit hole?
I don't know. Trace says, I love pickled onion juice and salt on bread.
I don't know about that one.
Yes, yeah, I don't know about that one either.
Be interesting.
Curry chicken is yummy, served over rice. Yeah, we love curry.
I haven't had Indian food in a really long time. We don't have any good.
Right.
Hot cross bunnies. That's funny. Mandy says, hello, food friendly and fun guys.
Hello, Mandy.
Do you ever make fresh pico de gallo? I have, not often. There's a lot of steps involved. We have some good brands out here.
I like salsa, but I'm not really a fan of pico because I don't want to taste the tomatoes too much and the texture and all that. I'm more of a just blend it all down and make it into a liquid kind of a fan. But
yeah, you don't like the chunks.
Right. I love seafood. Do you ever cook seafood much?
Not really, because
No,
he's not a
yeah.
fan. I'll sometimes buy it and cook it for myself.
The kids won't really eat it. It will fish and chips will do. That kind of fish, the flaky white fish that doesn't taste like fish. That will do.
Matt says, I know when you're both reading Paul's comments, you go quiet.
Yeah, and then we just stay quiet and skip them.
Katie says we need to get together with her friend Ranjita, and she can show us some Indian Fijian foods.
Yeah. Do you guys like Peeps? I bet there's a bunch of new flavors for you to try. There is one flavor that we need to go get. It's a spicy cinnamon, the red hot cinnamon candies. Other than that, we used to do a lot of videos with Peeps around the holidays. I think we've tasted a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a while though.
There's a lot of weird flavors.
Yeah.
Terry says, do you guys stay home and eat on Saturdays or go out to eat?
Nose itches. It kind of depends on what we did Friday night. If we try not to go out both nights, so it's kind of one or the other, or something low key and quick. Like we need to film for Thursday. We'll probably do it today, so that'll probably be our dinner tonight, maybe.
Yep.
Kind of a thing. Two birds with one stone, you know.
Yep. Christopher said, you pickled onion juice, that just triggered my vomit reaction. And Johan's got another joke. What do you say if you're a German car upside down? I don't know. Katie Edwards says, what is your all-time favorite food?
Barbecue, meat, brisket, pork, ribs, all that.
Katie says Peeps is her favorite, and Produce says, I never liked Peeps. I kind of like Peeps. I don't know. Oh, Terry saw the hot tamale Peeps at Kroger's. We'll have to go check.
Yep. Kroger stores, that's the only place you can find those apparently. So there's a store locally that we can go to. Just haven't made a trip over there to do it yet, but we probably will.
Lulu says to try pink salmon cooked in the oven with lemon juice and dill on top for 20 minutes. Mashed potatoes and veggies. It doesn't taste fishy. It's super flaky and soft. Love salmon. I like salmon too, but not wild caught, because wild caught is super fishy.
That's the thing. For us, there's two different versions. We can get farm raised or we can get wild. So for us, I can manage a bite of the farm, but I can't even stand the smell of the wild stuff because it is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara says, my son got back last week from 6 months in Japan. When everyone got off the plane, they were wearing masks, and the white people weren't, but the Asians were. I was thinking that Asians are smarter. A lot of Asian cultures will do that. If they're not feeling well, or just in confined spaces with other people's air for long periods of time, right, they'll just do that. Not really a common thing in the United States with those kinds of masks, but some probably should be in some cases. You know? I love pork barbecue over beef.
Here's the punchline to Johan's joke. Audie do that.
Oh man.
Lily says I'm going to be multitasking. I'm eating now, thinking of you, John, eating my burger.
There we go.
Islam says the worst thing in the world is falling asleep in the day and then waking up when it's dark.
Yep.
Yes.
Crunchy Bag. Good evening, my favorite family. How are you both doing? We are doing good.
Good.
Thank you. Glad you're here. Ann says my mom likes to let the Peeps dry out until they're hard as a rock and super crunchy. Yuck.
Yeah. I like them slightly stale, but not really hard.
Yeah. Produce asking, have you ever tried kiwi? How about golden kiwi? Even better.
Love them both.
Love kiwi.
Love kiwis. My aunt used to work for a vegetable fruit producer place, and she had gotten from them boxes and boxes of kiwis. And they were in her garage, and we were visiting one time, and I ate, I swear, like hundreds of kiwis at her house. And I was so sick of them. I didn't eat them for like a year.
Right.
But I can eat them again now.
We can get both varieties here. We can actually get those at the grocery store local. Katie says I'm allergic to kiwi. My dad actually is starting to find that he is too, which is kind of a new thing for him. But love kiwis. I think everyone in the family loves kiwis, even Jamie, I think.
No, he doesn't eat them.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably not though.
Let's see. What food don't you like, John?
Most seafood, realistically. The seafood that I do like, I'll eat. Like shrimp, and I'll eat rainbow trout. I'll eat cod. But anything else, the clams, the oysters, the lobster. I've had lobster. It was just okay. I'm not a fan of crab. Not a fan of That's pretty much it. Most things that come out of the ocean, I'm not really fond of. I saw a comment about ribs and not removing the membrane. Yeah, or the best if you don't remove it, I like to score it really good, a bunch, because then it comes off without you even knowing it's there. But that is a problem for people that don't know about the membrane on the back of ribs. I agree with that.
Yep.
You guys ever had pickled tongue? I know it sounds weird, but it's really good. I have wanted to cook cow tongue, for a long time. I've just never done it. But don't worry, I won't post pictures on Instagram.
I think since there's no eyes, it wouldn't be so bad. Pinky says BLTs are her favorite sandwich. Nice. BLTs are delicious. I love them. Maddie loves cow tongue tacos. Yep. And I would love to be able to barbecue one and have it be that flavor profile. But cow tongue is delicious. Yep. Produce says, do you like sweet potatoes? Love them. I like them in all varieties. I like sweet potato fries. I like them baked. I like the sweet version. Daniela, hi, my favorite duo. How have you been on long? Oh, just almost an hour. How are you and your family? We are doing good, thank you. Can you go kiwis in San Francisco? I don't think the weather's right there. More towards Northern California. The Central Valley. Central Valley. My parents, they get them. I think it's too cold on the coast. Yeah. So the Central Valley of California, there's pretty big populations of kiwi growers and stuff like that. But sea bass. Never actually tried sea bass, but if it's a firm, white, flaky kind of a style fish, I'd probably be okay. Red snapper I've had and didn't hate. It's the oily, pink and red meated fleshed fish that I can't do. Yeah. Paul says sweet potato fries, yum yum. Love them. Let's see. Ian says, okay, I challenged John to a cockle eating contest. Probably not. See, I would lose right away because I would take 1 or 2 bites and then I'd be done. Produce says, if you like sweet potatoes, you should definitely try a Japanese sweet potato. I swear it tastes like cake. Sounds good to me. I've never tried a cockle. I've tried clams. I know what they taste like. I've tried oysters. I know what they taste like. I've done scallops, but never cockle. Yeah. Theme Park Fanatic says, sorry I'm late. We're just glad you're here. Yep. Crunchy said, I love fishing. Not many women do it here. Just likes fishing. I love fishing. She gets bored. I get bored. As long as I have a book to sit and read while doing it, I'm fine. Pinky says, Jon and Jess, have you ever shopped at Costco? We were at Costco Thursday night. Yep. Yeah, we do Costco regularly. Paul says tongue sandwiches are lovely. Lulu got burger sauce everywhere. What do you think of the meatless craze going on? I think it's nice to have options for other people. Ultimately, yes. I don't care. And it doesn't bother me as long as they don't touch my. Yeah, don't take away the real meat. Yeah, don't have options for others. Don't touch my burger. You can have your burger. I'll have mine. Leave mine alone. I'll leave yours alone. As far as tasting them goes, I don't care if they're vegan, vegetarian, beef filled. If they taste good, they taste good. Period. I'm not. But they also should stop trying to say that they taste the same as meat and that it's not indistinguishable. Right. That bothers me too. But ultimately, hey, whatever floats your boat, just leave my boat alone. Mm-hmm. And says fresh brookies from the Bighorn Mountains, fried in a cast iron skillet over a campfire. I'd be okay with that. I might wrap them in bacon and not do a cast iron skillet, and just wrapped in foil in the fire. That's a good method too. Wrapped in bacon over the fire. That's a great method too. Mm-hmm. Campfire trout, you can't beat that. I've actually got a little recipe video a couple years back. Campfire trout, I love it. Your mom said tongue, but not mushrooms. I know, right? What sense does that make? Exactly. Because one tastes like beef and has a texture of beef, and one is slimy and not beefy. Unless they cook it wrong, and then it is slimy and not good. Right. Dave says black pudding is loved in the UK. I think it's the worst thing going. We've had it, but it wasn't bad. I've only had it a couple times, couple bites, and I don't know how true and authentic it was, but I thought it was tasty, so I don't know. Right. Okay, where are we at? Are we missing comments? If we miss comments, guys, bear with us. Sorry to get sidetracked here. Is Jamie on the mend now? Yes. He just has a cough currently. Being sick in the car had nothing to do with actual sickness.
Maddie is up in the snow today with the group from church, playing in the snow, and Jamie's just hanging out, playing his tablet or something.
If you had a last meal, what would it be, John?
A brisket, a pile of cornbread, maybe fried chicken too. It's my last one. I'm gonna go all out, right?
Right.
Probably put a slab of pizza.
Yeah.
Between a hamburger bun with the hamburger also.
Ew, gross. Why don't you just use the pizza slices as the bun?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then a hot dog wrapped in that pizza as well. No, probably just a big fat brisket. That's my ultimate.
I wouldn't be able to pick. I'd just be like, give me whatever. I don't care. Anne can't eat kiwi anymore either. How weird. I didn't know that was something that people had allergies to. When does the Rain of Fire challenge finish?
March 7th, I believe, is the final closing of the contest. Anybody, the leaderboard that I posted on Instagram, if you haven't seen it, the top two plus the wild card, which they haven't filled yet, those 5 people at the end each win $500 and a ticket to the finals in Sacramento. The winner of that final contest will win $5,000. So as of right now, I'm sitting in first place in the wing division with a time of 1 minute 23 seconds for 12 wings.
Mm-hmm.
I expect it to change. There's a lot of good eaters in California. I don't believe I'm one of them. I'm proud of that time. I think that was a darn solid fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to change. I think I could also do better, so I'm going to hold that back a little bit. I could probably get it down to closer to a minute 10. But, I got a month, basically, just over a month.
Yep. Jay says, happy Saturday from London. Blah, blah. Happy Saturday to you
yes,
also.
happy Saturday.
Theme Park Fanatic says, I love fishing, can't sit in the woods 10 minutes, but could be on the lake for hours.
I prefer small streams and river fishing, especially lures or flies and that kind of like in and out, kind of playing with I like that.
Lulu says, cockles are like the soft, fleshy bits of an oyster, but smaller. They look like fish eyes. That sounds
that
hideous.
does not sound good. Katie says, typically if you have a latex sensitivity, you can develop an allergy to kiwi.
Interesting.
Paul says, meatless is the work of evil vegans.
Produce says, have you guys tried fresh jackfruit? It's my favorite fruit. It tastes like juicy fruit gum.
Honestly, I don't know if we've ever had it fresh.
Did we have it in Hawaii?
Maybe, but that was so long ago.
We might have it.
We had
bought some weird things when we were in Hawaii.
We had it as a replacement for pulled pork.
Yeah.
And it was not a replacement for pulled pork, but it wasn't horrible.
Right.
But I'd like to try that. Actually, one of my plans soon is to buy a durian fruit too, and open it up, one of those big, giant, gnarly ones. So that is on the horizon. That is on my plans. Mm-hmm. Little Rambo says, hey, same here. Love my real beef.
Film your shopping hauls for BigJon TV. We used to.
Yeah.
They weren't doing well, and it was a pain in the butt, so I stopped.
But if you guys are asking for it, maybe we'll sneak one in and see how it does again.
You know, the other thing is that I don't do huge shopping trips. We do small trips throughout the week, so It was really boring.
Yeah. But maybe every now and then we do a big one. We'll share it with you guys if you all are interested. Danielle says, I'm a meat eater, but ate a big salad today, and it was boring missing my meat. I love a big giant salad too. We had a salad the other night for dinner. It had chicken in it. But I'm on board with the big giant salad. I love salad.
Jay says, it's not a craze, meatless. I'm just against the mindless treatment of animals. Mass farming is a huge catastrophe.
I'm completely against the mistreatment of animals as well. I'll agree with you on that. And yeah, meatless. I know it's not it's not really a craze, but it's kind of becoming more mainstream. I think more people are embracing it and thinking about it,
right,
and are willing to try it, and that's not a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
I think it's trendier right now.
That's what I mean. That people are talking about it more. It's out there more,
right?
And like fast food joints are hopping on board with it to give those options. But then I also think it's ironic that the same people that they're trying to please then complain about it. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Emville says she loves fries, green peppers, onions, and fried green peppers, onions, and mushrooms as a side. Sounds good. Have you ever had pickled pig feet?
Nope. Rambo says, I can't believe they have meatless KFC.
Not
Yes,
at
I know
ours.
they're gonna. It's coming.
And meatless at Hooters. But
Hooters
not
has
ours.
Hooters has meat, chickenless chicken wings. I tried to get them for a video, but we only have one Hooters in the Bay Area, and they didn't have it. Brisket is yum with mashed potatoes and veg gravy. Yep, I'm good with that.
Paul says deep fried pickles and fried chicken.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Brody says the meatless craze is to help save the planet. I'm not sure if you realize that. Oh, I understand. Whether it's you're doing any good, I'm you know, it makes people feel better. I can and think about things different.
Have you tried the hot tamale peeps?
Nope, but it's on my agenda. We got to go get them.
Mandy says brisket followed by cheesecake. Mmm.
Yep.
That sounds good. Lulu says she once dated a Portuguese guy and his mom made trotter soup. It was so gross. I still have nightmares. Trotters are like the ankles, feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right, we're gonna have to speed up and catch up on comments. You ready?
Thinking of Jamie, he's very quiet. You sure he's not up to something? By the way, is your UK calendar up on the wall? The calendar's up in my bedroom.
Yep.
And Jamie is, I think he just walked around. He's out there somewhere. Paul says eating sprouts.
Besides the poor treatment of animals, I'm totally against that. I'd pay more meat for more humane conditions.
Right.
Steve, we actually need plants to survive on the planet. That is true too.
Matt says 5,000 UK trip fund for sure, right?
Hope that burger guy ain't there. Wow, he was fasting with the amount he ate. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can't because it's only open to California residents.
California residents. Yep. So the best barbecue restaurants are in the southern states, says Pinky. I'll agree with you there. Yeah. Although I can tell you, my cousins who are Katie in here in North Carolina, my barbecue's better than anything they've had in North Carolina.
That's not really southern though, is it?
North Carolina is not southern.
It's the East Coast.
It's southern enough. Do you ever fish the Sacramento River? I have fished there once for salmon. Didn't catch anything. It's been a while, but I have done it before.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any fun plans for today?
Not sure. We want to. We may go take a drive somewhere.
If you guys have an H Mart near you, they'll have Japanese sweet potatoes and fresh jackfruit.
Open that one. Pasta salad is amazing. Yes, I'm good with pasta salads. Macaroni salads, yes.
Tuna sandwich or tuna with salad is nice.
I love tuna, but here's the thing. I don't want any other crap in it. I want tuna. This is my tuna salad. Tuna, mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, pickle juice, but not the pickles itself because I don't like the crunchiness in there with the tuna texture. That's it. Salt, pepper.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying. When you eat those things and you put celery in it, and you're all like the tuna texture, and all of a sudden you get that of the celery.
I like the crunchy texture.
Absolutely hate it.
I love the crunchy texture.
Can't stand it. I see a super chat donation from Kit and Kat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For the UK trip fund. Thank you. We appreciate it. And here we've got a little shout out for Matt Urban's beautiful girlfriend, Debbie.
Matt, here's a shout out to your girlfriend, Debbie.
Who's beautiful.
Yes. Thanks for watching, both of you. Shout out. Appreciate you. Thank you.
And then he's the one who just joined our Patreon, too.
Yes.
He said we didn't need to give him a shout out, but
there's your shout out for joining.
Thank you
for joining Patreon. Thank you so much. We do have Patreon link listed down below. We don't talk about it very often, but if you guys are ever, wanting to join up and contribute to get Big Jon to UK and get Big Jon on the road, and to help fund BigJon TV, the options there. We appreciate it. Just like the super chat donations, like Kit and Kat just did. We love it. It's appreciated. It stays with the channel. It helps the channel. It's all part of that. So thank you guys for that. Meatless KFC has already arrived in the UK.
That's crazy.
Deep fried Mars bar. Deep fried Snickers bars are more of a thing than Mars bars. We've had
Yeah.
deep fried candy bars in general, especially at fairs and stuff like that.
Oreos.
Yeah, deep fried Oreos, deep fried Twinkies. It's a standard fair food, kind of a kitschy thing, but we've tried them.
Theme Park says, here in Oklahoma, I'm having a hard time finding the Peeps. We'll probably have a hard time finding them here too for some reason.
Yeah, Google Kroger grocery stores, and you have to Google all of their subsidiaries, all their partners, and then under companies, because you may not have a Kroger, but you may have a related chain in your area. So do that, because the cinnamon Peeps are only at Kroger related grocery stores.
Yep. Paul said, if they want to save the planet, they should ban me from eating Sprouts because he's gassy.
Katie says yes, we are in the South.
I wasn't sure where the line was.
It's that whole chunk.
Right?
I
Your
think
donut challenge was epic. It was a good one.
I think the cutoff probably is about, you get to North and South Carolina, and what's that right there? Tennessee?
Virginia.
I think Virginia is the cutoff. I think anything above Virginia, and you're not in the South anymore.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but probably not.
Katie Edwards says, how long have you been married, if you are married?
We've been married for over 15 years.
Coming up on 15 years.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. We dated for like 4 years before. We've been together
for 20 years.
For 20 years now. We've been together as a couple. No, not quite.
Almost 20 years in October.
We've been together almost 20 years. out of 40. Oh, man. We've been married for 15 or 16 of that.
Mm-hmm.
Your donut challenge was epic. It was fun. It was a good one. I haven't been doing many eating contests lately for a reason. I'm trying to lose weight. So I didn't feel bad doing one for just 2 minutes because I knew I wasn't going to get that many donuts down. So I was like, yeah, I'll play a little bit on this one. He liked the idea. That was his idea. I was on board with it. Shoot, why not? Let's eat a dozen donuts.
Pinky says, has everyone tried fried pies from the southern states?
We love fried pies. Fried peach pies. My dad did one a couple years ago. It was really good with apricots. Oh, it's so good.
Dave said, I've had a lot of barbecues, but never seen anyone cook lamb on one. We have in a competition.
Yeah, I turned in lamb at a contest once. They gave me it was a lamb breast, so there was rib bones in it. It's okay. Lamb is available everywhere around in the U.S., but in some areas it's just not really a thing.
Right.
You know, you go to a grocery store here and there's this much pork, this much beef, and this much lamb at a grocery store. It's like you can get it, it's just not really a big thing,
right.
At least in our world.
Katie says anything below the Mason-Dixon line is considered the South, and the barbecue here sucks.
I don't know where the Mason-Dixon line is, though, so that doesn't help me.
Says North Carolina does whole hog.
Yeah. A lot of places, they very minimal seasoning or none at all, and it's just the smoke.
They have a very vinegary sauce.
A lot of them, it's very vinegary sauce. That's because it's apple cider vinegar and red pepper flakes, basically.
Right.
So it's different.
Daniela says tuna mayonnaise cucumber onion sandwich.
I
like the little cucumber sandwiches with just a little mayonnaise and stuff. Those or cream cheese and cucumber. That's what it is. It's delicious.
I love fried okra. I don't know if I've ever actually had fried okra.
I have not. All right, Johan is out of here. He says, see you in 18 days.
All right, Johan.
Have a good vacation.
Yep, be safe. Have a good one.
Can't wait to see pics and videos from your trip.
You pickle juice and all that gunk with your tuna sandwich. Well, yeah, you got to put something in it, right? I mean, what else do you put in tuna? That's not even gunk. That's just a little bit of stuff. There's people that put celery and grapes and crap in it. No, thank you. Matt, there's a super chat donation. Matt, sorry we didn't holler about that sooner. I didn't see it come up. Thank you so much for that. Rich says we have a storm going on in the UK at the moment, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah, so be safe, everybody.
Yes. Soylent Green, that will solve the world's food problems. Oh my gosh. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Soylent Green is people. They were turning people into food.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Islam says, I'm going to blow your mind if you don't like textures grated in. I love tuna with grated cucumber.
So yeah, that might work for you.
Not bad. Not a bad idea.
Or even the onion, because then you get the flavor, but not the crunch so much.
That could be. That might be.
You might have to try it next time.
Mandy says pasta layer, then cover with tuna, then top with cheese and pepper under the grill to melt.
I like tuna casserole. It's like the first thing I ever made for my family when I was younger.
Yeah, and it was okay. You've done it a couple times here. It all depends on the tuna, I think, whether it's going to be good or not. Good idea. Never tried it. Let's see. Have you guys ever tried any of the dairy-free subs like mayo blind taste test?
We haven't yet, but I have seen that there's some new like dairy-free butters.
Yeah, I do want to try the dairy-free butter. We have some dairy-free milk. A company wanting to work with us, so we'll probably do a promotion for them or share their product here pretty soon. They were going to send us some stuff. Rachel, hey guys, just got in. Glad I caught the live. Yep, glad you caught it too. Hour and 15 minutes in, but we're still here hanging.
Lulu says a proper salad is without dressing and without ranch, and a tuna mayo is just tuna with the mayo. You will either love it or hate it when you come to the UK. That's funny.
Interesting. Let's get Big John to Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon. Oh, I would love that. Fun. I know exactly what you're talking about. I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
Giving on Super Chat is fun, but YouTube still is 30% of the gift. Patreon is a better way to show love for our family if you can get to it. If you can do it financially.
And even honestly on Patreon they take a fraction also.
Yeah.
Like everybody's got to make their money somehow.
Right. There's a hand in everything involved. So whatever you guys are most comfortable with,
Yep.
I'm not going to push one way or the other. We love it all. We thank you guys just for even thinking about it. Processed fake chicken much healthier than real chicken cuts. Not. The clue is in the name, Jess. North.
Well, there's a North and a South Carolina.
Right.
And a North Virginia and Virginia. It's not South Virginia though, right? It's just Virginia.
Virginia.
And North Virginia.
No.
No. Is what?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. I knew it was just that. It was just one. I don't know much about the states on the East Coast. I'm sorry.
John will have a beard like Todd Hoffman from Gold Rush. I wish it grew longer. It doesn't grow any longer no matter what I do. This is it. And it's getting all gray again.
Mm-hmm. Katie Edwards says, when are you coming to the UK?
We'd love to. I want to take BigJon TV on the road. I want to travel the country. I want to travel other countries. Kind of when I don't know. I was gonna say when we're making enough off of YouTube to kind of live off of YouTube, when we can just be gone for a month or weeks on end.
Right.
That it pays for, we can live.
Like, that is the hard part. Like, we could save the money to be able to get there.
Right.
But it's the money we'd be losing by not working.
Right.
I don't have a lot of vacation time working as being self-employed.
Yeah.
Like, I can't take a lot of days off.
Right. So at some point in our lives, hopefully sooner rather than later, we would love to just, take off and go. I mean, all over the place.
Tracy says, I love lamb shank. Nothing better than lamb with mint sauce. I've just never really gotten into lamb.
Yeah. Matt Clark, thank you so much for the super chat donation. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. If every sub gives you just $1.
Let's see. Let's see. Matt is off to dinner.
Thanks for hanging. Have a good dinner.
Ate lamb. Mandy says she eats lamb hearts and shanks a few times a week. Lots of good grass-fed lamb here in North England.
Nice.
What is okra? I see it in the U.S. but not the UK.
It's a vegetable. It's kind of a pod shaped, and it kind of is a pod. I don't know exactly what it breaks down to being, but basically it looks like a green bean.
Yeah.
A string
when
bean.
When you cut them though, they're super slimy.
When you cut them, they do get slimy, textured inside. So that's why a lot of people fry them. But once you cut them open, they're kind of like tubes inside, like hollow.
Yeah.
They're kind of weird. I don't know, have much experience with them, but
Yeah, I tried cooking them. How did I try making them? In like a stew or something, and I didn't care for them. Katie says hot peanut butter and melted cheese is really good. Don't know about that.
I'm cool with peanut butter and cheese together in a sandwich. I'm alright with that. A little bit of honey too.
Would be interesting. Barbara says they're expecting 9 inches of snow starting later tonight. Yay. And cousin Katie says Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, West Virginia. Are all the southern states.
That's the southern states.
Okay.
Let's see what I say. Tennessee
like,
up. Yep. See, Maryland.
I see Maryland, those kind of high up there. Like, that surprises me as being a southern state.
Make a shepherd's pie and grate the veg in. Much better.
Lockpicking engineer is here. He says, hi all.
Oh, hello there.
Shanks are so good. Mutton ones are lovely. Lulu says, I have dairy-free butter or margarine, and it honestly tastes the same as the normal. Same with the lacto-free milk, but without all the sugar and fat. Pinky's now lactose intolerant.
Huh. Not gray. It's more not gray, John. It's more distinguished. Well, go ahead.
Which states or states have you ever visited, or you would love to see? Have you never visited that you would love to see? So, what states have you actually been to?
Florida for Disney World.
So we didn't really see much of the
Right.
state.
Texas for an airport didn't count. Utah, Oregon, Nevada, Idaho. Never been into Washington. Never seen any other parts of the country past Utah
And Hawaii.
and Hawaii.
So I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Oregon, Washington, parts of Canada. I've been to Montana, Colorado, Idaho, Arizona, New Mexico, and these are all places driving through, so I got to see and do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Nevada. So anything past that, I would love to go see.
Yeah.
Lots of East Coast stuff I'd be fascinated in seeing.
Lulu says your sister has just posted a video with her daughter as the thumbnail and just messes it up. I've noticed her videos are still going strong, so this new YouTube rule sounds scandalous to me. Yeah, it's a matter of knowing the system and knowing what you can and can't do, and just going with it, basically. We should be fine. Nothing's happened to us so far.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing as far as our audience. We're not targeting children. Even though there's children in our programming, they're not the main focus. They're not the main character.
Right.
And we're not targeting children in our views. So,
Produce says you guys should try oaty milk. So good.
Yep.
We tried several varieties of oat milk and other nut milks and grain milks at the food show.
I had oat milk ice cream was fantastic.
Some were good, some were not so
Right.
good. It's interesting to see the difference in brands.
Yep.
But there is one brand that we really liked that we tried, and I'm hoping that they'll still send us stuff because I talked to them about it.
Yeah. Paul says okra is asparagus. No, totally different. X Brandon says you should collab with other YouTubers when you do videos. Get more of their subscribers to come watch and subscribe to you. Yep, I'm all about collabs. I love them. I think they're good. I think they benefit everybody. I think they're fun. I'm all for it.
According to Paul's phone, we just went live. He just got the notification.
See, an hour, 23 minutes in. Good job, YouTube. Little Shirley still managed to catch us. Yep, we're still here. Probably not too much longer.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that also. Islam says the best thing about eating lamb is knowing I'm taking my revenge from all the crapplers I had to walk in my dogs.
Ann says you guys just need to win the lottery. That way you can just pack up in an RV and travel all over the United States and then come on.
Gosh, I would love that.
Yes, that is the goal. And realistically, when I put out a YouTube video every day, I consider it like playing the lottery. Because all it would take is one video to blow up huge. And that's all we need. Mm-hmm. And so that's why we keep grinding, you know?
Yeah. Little Shirley says, I like traditional shepherd's pie, but I find lamb hard to come by in the U.S., and they barely serve it in restaurants other than expensive ones.
That's what I'm talking about.
True.
Yep.
And, like, there are certain areas of the U.S., I think, where it is more prevalent, but it's not our area.
Yeah, if you just came back in, Little Shirley, you missed what I was saying, dude. Our grocery stores, every store has lamb, but beef has this much in the store, pork has this much, chicken has this much, there's this much lamb. It's just not really that much of a thing.
And it's pricey.
All this talking of food has made me hungry. Just ordered pizzas. Dave says, do you like rugby union as England are playing? We don't follow anything with rugby. I know nothing about it.
I think it's interesting to watch sometimes.
Oh, and those dudes are bad. Like,
right?
and the chicks
There's
too.
always blood. And...
Women and men. Sorry, I got in trouble for saying chicks once.
I refer to myself as a chick, so I find that.
But yeah, those people are some strong athletes. I'm all like, that's tough. I just don't know. I know nothing about it.
Right. Fried eggs and bacon on cheesy baps.
Yeah. Do you two believe in Bigfoot? I actually do.
We actually had this conversation with the kids the other day.
Because we were driving through a forested area, and I said, there could be some Bigfoots up here. And Jimmy's like, there's no such thing. I was like, prove me that there's not. As soon as you can prove that there's not, I'll agree with you.
There's so many areas of the states, the U.S. that are just untouched. That
yeah. Like
why
if
would
you
there not be?
If you can't prove something doesn't, then you can't, one way or the other. It's a possibility. Do you like whole cow's milk?
It's okay. We've had it a few times.
Yeah. We've had it fresh, like squeezed right out and drank it. It was pretty good.
Katie says you need to come see North Carolina.
Yes, we
do
do
at some point.
Do you like Greek salad? I'm okay with Greek salads.
I've had it a few times. I'm not super fond of Greek olives.
Yeah. Danielle says, when you come to the UK, you can collab with Beard and try and out eat him.
Oh my
He
gosh.
would whoop me. Whoop me. And yeah, I would love to, though. He is actually now a major league eater. He is signed with MLE, Major League Eaters. So I'm hoping that he gets out to California again this year for a contest. And I get to hook up with him. Maybe get to eat with him. Probably not, but I'd like to at least meet him, you know?
Yep. Islam says, I'm from the UK and had to stop in a Texas airport too. Under my rules, it counts.
I was like, I've been there. We ate at a burger joint in the airport, and then we were back on the plane. So
Katie says you should try peanut butter with melted cheese. Like you might have to try that. We might need to do one of those weird food combinations.
yeah, that may be. Mandy says dairy really does cause inflammation. I've heard that. Every time Jamie tries drinking it when he's coughing, I'm like, stop drinking milk right now because it's just gonna make you cough more. I think it makes his cough worse.
Right.
Man, we're behind.
Barbara suggested to little Shirley to try a Middle Eastern grocery store. Lamb is often less expensive. That is a good point. There's that one store in Concord where they have the whole ones in the freezer section.
Yeah. Your video is testing out the egg. Did you read that one? Testing out the egg roller thing. OMG, so funny. You're such a funny couple in a good way. Love your channel. My favorite YouTubers.
Thank you.
I think Jess and I do work really well together. Sometimes we're complete opposites, but when we're in that mode of being goofy and like picking and poking at each other and like having fun, we're pretty darn solid.
That egg thing was weird. I thought it was gonna be better. It didn't work the way it did on the video. And like I even watched Emmy Made in Japan do hers, and hers came out so much better. And like 2 eggs was too much and 1 egg was too little. Just way too complicated.
And like people went through and said, "Oh, we read the directions and it says you can't scramble the eggs." But then she said there was recipes for bread puddings and all sorts of so like
the first directions in the instructions were for cooking a whole egg unscrambled. So it was like don't scramble the egg.
Right.
But then the next recipe was for
like you would never be able to have any of those recipes if you didn't scramble an egg. So where did stay where you guys are? I'm secret. No. Almost got me, Paul.
Danielle says it's super easy to make your own shepherd's pie.
Yep.
What did I make technically? Cottage pie?
Cottage pie because you use beef instead of lamb.
Yeah.
But that's how we do it. So I know that ochre comes from Africa and it's a cousin plant to hollyhocks and mallow plants.
Interesting.
I didn't even know that much.
A leg of lamb here in the UK sells for £75.
Wow.
Kate Lee says, John, you've been to Japan. Where did you go and what were you here for? Did you eat anything worth mentioning?
We have friends in the Chichibu area, a couple hours outside Tokyo, the Saitama prefecture. I was there for 2 weeks in a high school exchange program. And back then in my life, because I wasn't on YouTube.
And you're not adventurous.
And I'm not adventurous. I didn't eat anything abnormal. I did sneak in a couple of like, oh, this is good fried chicken, but it was like octopus. I didn't eat anything weird at all because that's not who I was then, and I I wasn't YouTube then, so I didn't have to. I love that trip though, and we've had many, we have friends for years and years now based on that. So
let's see. Katie's on her way to a memorial service for her friend's wife. Barbara, Little Shirley says, good idea, thanks. I lived on lamb back in the UK. We used to get minted lamb sausages at our local butchers.
Lockpicking said it's more about lamb in Australia.
And see, I knew that. Yep. That's definitely a big one.
Lamb is normally that price regardless of how big or little they are. Coeur d'Alene, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho is beautiful.
Never been there, but I have heard.
Yeah, we were house hunting for a while in Idaho, Meridian area.
But not anymore. The prices really jumped in Idaho. You should follow this guy. We'll have to check him out later. Have you ever seen ghosts, and do you believe in all that?
Again, can't prove it against that it has to be possible. Have I ever seen anything or experienced anything? No.
Do you believe in aliens?
Same thing.
Like, I think it's presumptuous to think that there's not something out here.
Right.
Out there. Like, that we're the only things with any sort of intelligence.
I've heard somewhere in a report where a TV show where it's like, we'd have to be super egotistical as a human race to think we're the only things that ever have existed. Right. Or that everything out there, who knows?
In all the universes.
Yeah. Just do ambient ASMR videos inside fast food locations. Got to be a market for that.
No, that would be interesting.
I started that ASMR channel a couple weeks ago. We've done a few videos. We'll see how it goes. I'm not putting too much effort into it. Mm-hmm. But there is a BigJon. It's BigJon's ASMR if you guys want to go. If that's something that you guys find interesting, feel free to go check it out. Jon Jess, have you seen Bigfoot and the Hendersons? Oh, Harry and the Hendersons?
Love that movie.
That was a good movie.
Used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. We
are so behind on comments. Yes. We got to fly to catch up because we need to be done soon.
Yep. Little Charlie says, lived in a rural area when in England. You could get some great, delicious fresh meat at the butcher's for a very good price.
Bacon on crunchy peanut butter sandwiches. I love peanut butter on a burger. You get a big fat cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger even. Smear a peanut butter on there. Fantastic.
Pinky says she misses ice cream, cheese, and milkshakes. For sure.
Little Shirley says, still haven't eaten eggs since your egg video.
That egg looks so terrible.
Couldn't live without ice cream, says Paul. Mm-hmm. I bought a Greek salad once. Well, I missed that one. What?
Oh, no.
Barbara says, I love lamb. I make mint sauce with English malt vinegar in our garden mint. So good.
Nice. Mint sauce is great.
I saw
Used to have it every Sunday with our roast.
I saw a question about what's for dinner yet or tonight. I have no idea. Why do you think? Why do you think Jamie is so quiet? He's helping me. I've had octopus once, but I can't eat the dang nodules. And octopus is all nodules.
I've had octopus balls. The Japanese, what are they called?
Calm down, Paul. Not yakitori. It's the takoyaki.
Yeah, that one. That was pretty good.
Fried octopus balls in a dough made they look like donut holes with a tiny bit of octopus in the middle. Quite good, actually.
Oh, Kate Tilly says, no way, I live in Saitama. I used to work in Chichibu. It's beautiful out there. What a small world. That's so awesome.
We actually are friends with the mayor of Chichibu. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of friends that still live there.
We've hosted students a couple times. It's really fun.
Yep.
Can't wait someday for Maddie to be able to go. Yeah.
No, Katie, my cousin who's in here, she's been. She's hosted. My sister's been. My parents have been. Pretty big extensive. I went 97, back in the 90s, and we've had friends there ever since. Mm-hmm. So we are very well connected to Chichibu. That's awesome. How funny. Oh dear Lord, the egg gadget video made me laugh so much.
That one was a good one.
Theme park fanatic will off for more packing. You probably have already bailed this time because we're catching up on comments, but glad you were here. Thanks for hanging out. Talking about lamb being expensive. Ghosts are real, says Paul. Howard, Jamie, and Maddie. Rachel, man, I saw a super chat from Rachel. Thank you. We're trying to catch up on videos. The kids are good. Maddie is up in the snow today with the group from church. Jamie's just wandering around the house being lazy. He's got a horrible cough he's had all week. But as far as his puking incident from last week, that was an isolated incident related to him chugging a soda and staring at his phone whilst driving. So there were no sick issues because of that. It was just a one-off. And then he just got a normal standard cold.
Yep. Little Charlie says, I was an alien once. Well, I mean, I was a foreigner in the U.S. Barbara says, the egg video was too funny. I had to share the laughter. It was. Yeah, I was expecting better things out of that machine.
Ann says, actually, the dairy in milk does produce more mucus in a person, so it will make you cough more.
That's what I've always
I knew I wasn't making it up. I just couldn't remember where I heard it, but blowing off his farting, by the way. Here's where people bash Jon's ASMR channel. LOL. Yeah, that's okay. It's not for everybody. I don't watch that kind of stuff either, but I thought it would be a fun thing to do and a potential, like, what if that takes off? There's a market for it. Right. What the heck? So
Lulu says, I shared the egg vid to my friend, and she said it was that hilarious. She refused to make eggs the next morning. Little Shirley says, peanut butter on a burger?
Yep. Try it. Promise. It's good. There can be 100% normal burger. Fine. Just a smear of peanut butter. If you want to go fancy, you can put peanut butter and jelly with the bacon and everything else, and you're still going to like it. It's good.
Have we had bear?
I have never eaten bear.
I might have because my uncles used to hunt bear.
But I would not be opposed to it. I just never had the opportunity. Huge problems on sinus mucus and swelling. So yeah, I don't drink milk much at all, but I knew it makes your cough worse. I knew that. Paul says, I was actually typing comment, Jon. You made me stop. See? Because you're talking about octopus stuff. Oh, the comments jump too much.
They do.
And then we lose where we are. So again, if we've missed you, sorry. If it's that, if we missed it, you want to pop it back up?
We're not too far behind right now. Christopher says in China they eat live baby mice. I've never seen
I've seen videos.
I've seen the mouse wine.
We've seen China. Mouse wine at the Disgusting Food Museum. Ism says my mom was a single parent and while house hunting, she said I freaked her house.
Freaked her out.
Freaked her out. Okay. Apparently, it said someone died here. She did some digging and found someone did die there. Wow, that's crazy. Steve said I went to a place and on their menu they had a mac and cheese burger. Sounds like one messy burger.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. I've seen some where they fry the mac and cheese and use that as the bun.
Yep. Lulu overdid it with the sauce in that burger. Rich says I was meant to send 5 pounds, not 2. I'll try to amend it.
Don't worry, we appreciate everything.
Yeah, whatever.
Little Shirley said I had too much of that reggae sauce yesterday. That stuff is great, but catches up with you.
Why was Jamie driving? Yeah, drinking and driving.
Have you ever taken a chicken out on a date at Red Lobster? Thank you again, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. No. More theme park videos. I'm addicted to watching them. Yeah, I would like to. I need to. There's a couple of food festivals coming up the next few months that we typically go to, Knott's Berry Farm and SeaWorld and that kind of thing. So I'm dying to get back out of the house and back on the road and back doing trips, back to vlogging on the road. I'm dying for it. So hopefully soon.
Bonnie says, hi guys, I was here. Haven't said anything because I'm so tired today. Take care, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us, Bonnie. Hope you get some rest and not so tired. And your mom says that
my dad said bear tastes like beef. It looks like it when I've seen it on TV.
Have you tried slicing a jelly donut in half and putting a bacon cheeseburger in between those sweet buns?
There was you're excited, so Jon. That's why we jumpy. They eat live baby mice. That should not be allowed. Hi, Bonnie. Yes. Mouse wine. Haha. Oh dear. Maybe that's more like white wine and rat more like red. Yeah. If you haven't seen, go back to our catalog. I think it was January of 19. So just last year, we went to the Disgusting Food Museum in Los Angeles, and some of the stuff we saw there was absolutely horrible. So you got to go back.
It was crazy, and we tried some really terrible stuff.
Got to go back and watch that. Ness says there's a new sandwich out with the giant pickle in place of the bun. I've seen that.
I've seen that. That looks fantastic.
I don't know how that'd be practical though, because I feel like
hard to bite.
I feel like when you're biting it, everything's just gonna squish out because there's nothing to grab onto the insides. But
Daniela says I have a very pretty face. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
I agree. See.
Islam says the best thing about the UK is you can walk in the woods at night and know nothing can kill you. Do they not have any large predators? Because we have coyotes.
Yeah, you could get eaten by a lot of stuff. Most of the mountains around here.
Mountain lions, bobcats,
mountain lions, bears,
badgers, wolves.
Northern California is starting to see
a
couple. They're starting to repopulate.
Yeah, lots of things that can kill you.
Tracy said I've had frog legs. It tastes like chicken. I've had frog legs and I thought the same. They taste like chicken that have been dipped in a pond. Pond water chicken.
Daniela says, Jess, make a Yorkshire pudding wrap filled with brisket, potatoes, veg, and dip in gravy. That sounds good.
Jess is a very pretty lady. Ain't John lucky? Beautiful children as always, even when they aren't chugging flat soda. And no, that's the table making noise, Paul. Half Nut says I have my first date of the year. I'm getting dressed up and everything. Granted, it's a court date. I saw Lucas. Was it Lucas Aid comment? We've had that, right?
Yeah. I've had jerky from Moose. I've had moose jerky. Who doesn't love pickles? You didn't like pickles. You don't still, mostly, right?
Texture thing again. Flavor-wise, fine. Textures, I'm not really a fan of. In things and on things, I'm okay with them in a burger.
I love pickles. I could just sit and eat like an entire jar.
I won't eat a pickle by itself.
Oh, fantastic. I used to sit and eat them all the time, and my neighbor was like, you're going to turn green like a pickle.
If they're sliced and fried, then the texture's not an issue. Flavor's fantastic. BigJon TV is the best channel on YouTube. Lovely family. Great content. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Omar is back.
Hi, Omar.
Good. No predators in the UK. Not like other countries, though badgers can be vicious little
brats.
Boogers. People from India because they're mainly veg. Okay, you don't hear much about diseases from India because they're mainly veggies.
Interesting.
Right.
I wonder if there's a correlation or not. It's just it's an odd coincidence.
Happy early Valentine's Day. Thank
you.
I wonder if toad tastes similar to frog.
I've seen people hunting toads, so you must be able to eat them, right?
Have you ever had grits? Yes, I've tried grits. The hominy grits, the white ones, I'm not a fan of because I hate the taste of hominy. But I think the other kind of grits I'm okay with. So you don't like cucumbers, John? Well, here's the tricky part. Is I love cucumbers.
You make no sense at all. They're just as crunchy.
No, they have a different texture to me.
Just as crunchy.
No, they have a different texture.
Matt agrees he loves pickles.
The flesh of the pickle is not as snappy as a cucumber because they've been soaked.
Yeah, I guess more kind of rubbery.
That's what I'm talking about.
But it's good.
The same texture as a mushroom, like that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I do love cucumbers. Sorry, I know. Have you tried drinking the juice? Pickled? No. I don't like pickled onions, but like pickled onion Monster Munch texture, I guess.
Yeah, could be.
Never mind the animals; it's people you need to watch out for.
That's probably true. Barbara says grits made in the traditional way is disgusting to me.
Have you ever tried squirrel? We've never tried squirrel. Only again because I've never had the opportunity. I would totally I would totally try it if I had the chance.
Huh. Lulu says, apparently on a school run, a man with a gun showed up to a school unexpectedly, and shockingly, a child's mother whipped out her own and pinned him to the floor, later finding out hers was a lighter.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Barbara says squirrel is delicious.
Emil says, we know where Jamie gets his fussiness from. A little bit. So do you like grapes and not raisins, I suspect? He likes both. I don't like raisins. I don't like the texture of them. Although I did have raisins at the food show that were the best I've ever had in my life. They were dried on the vine and they were super plump and still kind of juicy. Not as
Stop,
dried.
Paul. No, no
not
comment,
as tried
Paul.
out.
No comment, Paul. And yes, I do like grapes and raisins.
He's so weird. So weird. You don't make.
I don't put grapes in other things. It's fruit salad I do, but not in savory things. I don't know.
But you don't like raisins in cakes.
Yes, I do.
In carrot cake, do you like it?
Yes.
And fruit cake. Wait, what the heck is wrong with you? You're a conundrum.
I know. Just keep digging that hole. I know. I love sweet pickles. I hate sweet pickles.
I don't like sweet pickles or gherkins or.
They have to be dill for me to put them in anything.
Bread and butter pickles, I don't like them. I only like dill pickles.
I'm a bit like that with oranges. Can't stand them, but love orange juice.
Jon likes her. I wonder why Jamie is so fussy.
But now, Mom was. Are you still here? Was I this fussy with food as Jamie is when I was a kid?
Probably.
I'm way too fat to be that fussy. I mean, I've always been an eater, but she can. Maybe she's still here. She can answer yay or nay.
Kate Lee says I'm a bit like that with oranges. Can't stand them. But love orange juice.
Squirrels taste nutty. Your dill pickles and normal pickles are exactly like our gherkins.
Interesting. Your mom said no.
See, Jamie is like beyond picky. There was things I didn't like, but he is like.
How about relish? Do you like relish?
Dill relish, yes.
Like dill relish.
Because there's none of that texture. And you put it on things and it's just the overall flavor. And it doesn't stand out on its own. It stays. I wouldn't put cucumbers on a burger either.
I like cucumbers on Togo sandwiches.
What has a what has a hazelnut in every bite? Squirrel. Poop. You guys were talking about dangerous animals at night. One night my stepdad was taking the garbage out and almost got ran over by a deer that was running down the alley.
Oh no!
Wow. Islam says I set fire to my house as a kid with my mom's lighter gun, hairspray in clothes in the 80s.
Oh,
the whole house burned down. Crazy. Half nuts. I can see where John's coming from. I like the taste of oranges, but the texture turns me off. Oh shoot, John's mom is here. I do apologize, John's mom.
Anne says, I love pickles too. Sweet pickles, dill pickles, lime pickles, pickled watermelon rinds. It's all good. See, I've never had pickled watermelon rinds.
I tried. Calm down, Paul. I found pickled sausage once.
Yeah.
At a grocery store, and I was like, oh, that's horrible. So I'm assuming it'd be kind of like a pickled pig's feet in texture, and flavor.
Yeah, it wasn't. Lulu says, relish looks like a glop of boogers. No thanks. Rachel said, do you like Branston pickle? I love Branston pickle. It's fantastic.
Look at my mom's face on that one. She's like this.
Rachel loves oranges, but not orange juice. I love oranges and orange juice. Pickled walnuts? I didn't know you could pickle walnuts.
Interesting. Carol, I hope you are all good. Yep, we're doing good, Carol. Glad you're here.
Dave managed to drop his wife off, and we're still on. And he has 2 hours apiece.
There we go. Orange juice makes me feel sick and gives heartburn. We got some
orange juice gives me heartburn. I can't drink it first thing in the morning.
We got an orange juice chug in the fridge waiting to do. I need to help with.
I can't do that first thing in the morning though.
I have a video planned copying what Badlands Chugs did recently with some orange juice. So hopefully we gotta drink that juice soon. So
yeah.
Maybe this week we'll film it.
Ness said I had a bite of pickled egg once, never again.
Yeah, see, I just don't know about that. I'm with you. I love eggs too. Hard-boiled eggs I'll eat all day. It's that pickleness, I just don't know.
Oh no, Lulu says she nearly set fire to the microwave when she was 13. She put a potato into foil wrap and put it in the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
Within 5 minutes, the kitchen was surrounded in black smoke. Wasn't allowed near the microwave. Rachel says, I eat 2 oranges every day. Love them.
Paul shaking a finger at you. Pineapple juice is one of my favorite juices, says Steve.
I like pineapple juice.
Someone should invent pickled bacon. LOL, everything is better with bacon, but then made worse if you pickle it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You ever tried Scotch eggs? I have, but we've actually been talking about doing them on video soon because I think that'd be a good one.
I don't like hard-boiled eggs.
Sorry, you have to do it anyway. Pickled nuts, ouch. Okay, guys, we're gonna give a warning here. We need to get out of here soon.
Okay.
It is almost, oh my gosh, it's
Yeah,
10:45. Holy guacamole. So yeah, we're definitely going to give it a 2-minute warning here.
You can get vegan Scotch eggs. Now that's an interesting one. Paul says
If
Scotch
you-
egg.
Without sausage and
And-
egg, what would be left to make it a Scotch egg? Because you can't use an egg either, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe vegetarian, because some vegetarians eat eggs. Scotch egg with salad cream.
I have eggs done always. Yummy. That's what I'm talking about.
I saw
wanna-
a jar of pickled walnuts in a shop carried on walking past. I'd be interested in trying pickled walnuts.
Paul says, what are you up to today? Not entirely sure. We may go for a drive somewhere. We may just hang out. Don't know.
Paul's letting his pizza go cold just to chat with us.
There you go.
Thank you
So
very
nice
much.
of you.
All right. Any final words, folks?
So let's see. It's a pasteurized egg made from powder stuff, vegan sausage covered in breadcrumbs.
That is so strange.
There we go. Tried meatless eggs, John. Weird taste.
Do a buffet video. Interesting. Enville says you guys made my day. Daniela said, can't you eat and type to Paul? Nuke the pizza in the microwave. Everybody's got some wonderful suggestions for you, Paul.
All right, so make sure, let's see. Let's talk about Big John's ASMR, because that's fairly new, if you're into that kind of thing.
Just a few videos on there.
We're going to do more, but it's kind of a, not too much effort put into it, just to see how it goes. Check out BigJon TV on TikTok. That's a new social media platform we're having fun with. Short, quick little videos, weird random stuff. What's ASMR? ASMR is that the noise, the thing where people listen, and it's like a noise thing, and it sets off some sort of reaction in your nervous system, and it like gives people chills sometimes, or it's a calming effect sometimes. So
Alex linked the ASMR channel. Thank you, Alex.
yeah, Google ASMR just into YouTube in general as well. After
Ness says touchy-feely, noisy stuff.
yes,
It's a good description.
that's perfect.
Lots of whispering.
Yeah, gonna go check out your ASMR channel now, even though it's 4 a.m. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, there's Alex. Thank you for that, Alex.
Yep,
Appreciate
and there's
that.
the TikTok.
I love that you're able to do that for us that quick. TikTok, fun, goofy, kitschy, nothing to do with the channel necessarily. Just little clips of stuff from around the house, from around town, around our lives. It's just a fun way to promote BigJon TV is what it is. And, why not? Listening to slurping can be disgusting, absolutely. But some people find that super relaxing and super,
Right.
chill. So, I could do some ASMR now, but it may melt the microphone. Your TikTok is so funny. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, and it's funny, too, because we can use old videos that we have just on our phones. So it's like, I don't have to take out a camera or do editing. I can just do it all on my phone. And boom, video's posted. It's fantastic.
Yep. And the newest one is Jamie singing the Indiana Jones theme song.
Right. When he
When-
was like 3.
He was obsessed with Indiana Jones. That was his favorite thing ever. All right, guys.
Yep.
Ready? I'm going to step away so I can click the button here.
That's it for today's live, guys. Almost 2 hours. Have a good day. Japan loves Slurpee eaters. There's a lot of Japanese and Asian influences in that ASMR. Goodbye, Daniela. See you soon, Mandy. Yes. Thank you. Jess is going to go ahead and hit that X right now. Kristen, oh, hi, guys. Bye, guys. Sorry I missed you. Oh, you did. Bummer. Maybe we'll try another live stream this weekend towards an evening time for some of you in different time zones. So you UK folks miss out. Sorry again about the time change for videos. It's just a trial to see if it'll help us out or not. So bear with us. If it helps the channel grow and pushes our videos up, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, pizza finally wins. Keep up the great work, guys. Have a fun Debbie Dozy week, everyone. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you. Thanks for the super chats. And we'll catch you guys. If you let me know this time, I'll watch you yellow, even if it's Wait, let me know the time. I'll post something. On the community tab. It is. If we go live again over the weekend at an evening time. What are you going to be eating today? Nothing today as of yet. Sorry. Oh, you better hit it. My phone's about to die. All right, guys. We're out of here. My phone's about to die. Have a good weekend. Catch you later. See ya.